Hey guys, what's going on? Panger here, coming at you with some informational Dokkan content. Today, we're going to be talking about the potential system that's coming to global in the next few days or so. Now, this is a lot of information you guys have to take in. It's a lot of information I'm going to be putting out to you, but I guarantee it's going to help you guys answer a lot of the questions you may have. Alright, so first thing we're going to get into is we're just going to talk about the requirements for this potential system. Now, there's a few you need. They're not too difficult to attain. A few weeks of grinding can get you to the required rank, and was one mission you got to complete. So first of all, you have to be rank 50 or above. Like I said, you're a new account. Takes you a few days to get to that. A few weeks of hard grinding. If you're lucky enough to join during a celebration, that's going to take you 5 or 6 days at most. 5 or 6 stamina bars. The triple XP is going to jump you up to that. Now the second requirement is you must have cleared stage 2 of an epic showdown on difficulty Z hard, which isn't hard. It's that Goku event, the one you get the free UR Super Saiyan Angel Goku. Pretty easy. You guys shouldn't have a problem with that. Now next, another stipulation is only characters of a ultra rare rank or above can use the system, meaning your character has to be able to attain level 100 for you to be able to power it up with this system. Now, what you're going to need to power up that system is two things. You're going to need potential orbs, and you're going to need dupes or duplicate cards. Now, these things are pretty cool. They're these little orbs you have to obtain through different events that take place throughout the week. These events are pretty easy. There are 3 sections to each stage, which each battle gives you a different level of orbs. There's 3 types of orbs. There's a small orb, a medium orb, and a large orb, and they have a set orb for each typing. So Tech has green orbs, AGL has blue orbs, etc. Now, in these events, you have the chance of fighting these secret characters that pop up. Now, say we're fighting the AGL event and you see Dr. Gero appear on the map. You need to go for him. They give you a large amount of these potential orbs, way more than you're going to get just finishing the map itself. Now, what's another cool thing about these events is they have also little special icons on the map layout that you can hit to give you extra orbs. Now, you beat a character, you'll get anywhere between, I think, 50 and 100 orbs for small. There's a little range of orbs you'll get per size. Now, they're pretty good events, but the events, sadly, each event is open on a different day during the week, and you can only access them 3 times a day. Normally, during some special events and celebrations, you can access them 5 times a day, and they'll all be unlocked every day. But in the normal rotation of things, you can only access the certain event that's out that day 3 times that day. Now, I believe on Japan right now, it's AGL Monday, Tech Tuesday, Intelligence Wednesday, Physical Thursday, and STR Friday. I assume that's going to be the rotation on global, but we'll see when it comes out. Now, let's get into the duplicates. Now, there are 4 paths in the ability system that you can access. There's a top left, top right, bottom left. Now, in order of importance to your characters, it would be top or bottom right is the best path you can take. Now, that path is super attack level dependent, though. You must have super attack 10 to complete the path and get the most out of the dupes, or the most out of the potential orbs. Now, potential orbs, those things are needed throughout the entire system, or the entire ability tree. You need small orbs throughout the entire thing, medium orbs, large orbs, but we'll get back to that in a minute. I want to focus on the paths. Now, the bottom right path, as I said, it's classified as the massive improvement path, meaning you get the biggest boost to your stats going that path. Now, the next most important path, the next most viable path for your units is the top left. Now, top left is considered the balanced path. You will get roughly equivalent increases in attack, defense, and HP going up that path, but it also gives you the best chance or the most additional skills to unlock. Now there are 7 skills. Each one has its own little thing. We'll get those in a second. But with the left path, you have a free +5 to your skill, to a skill in that section, dependent on type. And then you also, if you have a dupe, you have a chance at 3 more skills, which is great. That one you don't have to be a super certain attack level to get, but they're great skills to get up there. Then you can get critical and double attack or dodge and those special starred symbols. Now, those star symbols give you a choice between 2 abilities or 2 skills. You can only choose 1 skill out of those 2. And if you make a mistake, click the wrong one, it'll cost you 10 dragon stones or another dupe to fix that mistake. So make sure you're careful on that. Now, the third tier, or the third best path, is the top right. Now that path is focused more on attack. And with that path, you'll have, I believe it's only 1 star symbol to get you that extra thing, but it'll definitely give you the biggest boost to your attack stat than the other paths. Now the last path you preferably would go down would be the bottom left. That one's more focused on HP and defense, which we all know in Dokkan, HP and defense are not the most important stats. Obviously they help, but if you have a high enough attack, you're just going to blitz through those events with no problem. So now onto the abilities. Each skill offers a different effect, and each skill has its own, I'd say, importance to the character. Now we'll run off the, we'll go through the skills, we'll give you a description, give you their statistical boost and their statistical chance of activating, because each one's different. So first off, we have the orb healing. This one, this ability allows you to increase the amount of HP you gain back from collecting orbs or collecting key spheres. As you know, the higher defense you have, the more HP you get back. Well, this ability furthers that. Now, you can level this up 15 times for a total of a 75% increase in health gained back from said orbs. Now, each level up, you get 5%. So 1 will be 5%, 3, 15, so on and so forth. The next one is the super attack increase. This one I like a lot because it boosts the super attack damage considerable amount. Now, this one at max level, which is again level 15, a lot of these I believe are level 15, some go up to 20, but this one at level 15, which is its max super attack increase level, you get a 75% boost to your super attack. So saying you're doing 100,000 damage with your character, it's boosted up to 175k without factoring in crits, all that good stuff. So it's a very good skill to add on to your character. I suggest going for that before you go for some of the other ones. Next would be defense boost, which again isn't the most important ability, but sure helps. Now this one, when you are being attacked by a character that you have an advantage over, say you have a tech character blocking an AGL attack, you will get a 15% boost to your defense, which is pretty cool. Or it's a defensive reduction, it's a 15% reduction to damage taken. So 15 levels, it goes up 1% each level. It's a pretty nice skill to have. Not the most important, but it does help. Next one is the offensive equivalent to that. This offensive boost will again give you up to a 75% damage increase when maxed out. That's pretty nice. You definitely want to go for that because again, base 100,000 damage or up into 175k just off that. Now, the next skill is kind of an overlooked skill, and I'll explain why. But the dodge skill, which you up this ability, you have a chance to dodge an attack, which is helpful, yes. You're thinking, oh, why would I want to get this? But because at max level, it's only a 20% chance to activate. Now, what's cool about the ability, though, is if it's on a Super Vegito or a Vegito Blue, if they dodge, they will still counter if it's not a super attack, which is pretty sweet. But again, you're not going to want to invest your orbs into that because a 20% chance isn't as viable as, say, the next 2 skills I'm going to let you guys know about. So the first of those 2 skills is criticals. Now, crits help a lot. These things ignore defense and type disadvantages. So say you have an intelligence Buhan attacking physical full power Frieza. It'll ignore his defense, it'll ignore that type disadvantage, and it'll just boost the amount of attack you can hit with. Now this, it's a percent chance to activate, and at max level it's a 40% chance, which isn't better than 50. It's not, you're not getting it roughly every 2 hits, but it is definitely something that helps out, because if you're running a mono AGL against a tech event, it's going to help you just beat down that tech type. But next, personally, my favorite skill, and I believe a lot of people's favorite skill, is the double attack. Now this attack speaks for itself. You attack twice when it activates, which is amazing, but it is a low chance for a super attack or an ultimate attack, which is what the LLRs have. You're most likely going to get an additional normal attack, but in the chances of super attack, say my Super Vegito on Japan hits for 375,000 damage when on a mono AGL team. If I get the double attack to activate, it's hitting for 375,000 damage twice. That's a 750,000 damage output, which is, we all know, very nice. It can definitely help you beat down some of those harder units. Now again, it's only a 40% chance to activate, but when it activates, it doubles your damage output. So I say that's the most important one, followed by critical strike, followed by the offensive, or followed by super attack increase, then offensive boost, and so on. The last 3 you can interchange them and get what you want. But to access a lot of these better skills like evasion or dodge, critical strike, and double attack, you need to bypass roadblocks. Now there's one roadblock per branch of the potential system, and in order to unlock these branches, you must feed a dupe or a duplicate card to your current card. Now this isn't like going in to your training menu and taking your Super Vegito and feeding in a base Super Vegito. No, you have to, there's a special option it gives you when you click on the roadblock, and this will allow you to unlock it. Now to unlock it, they have to be the same character name, meaning you could not take the TUR Super Vegito and take its normal SSR form and unlock a dupe path. You must revert your Super Vegito to its base form, or you must Dokkan awaken the base form to the TUR version. Now to reverse Dokkan, it's a pretty cool thing coming in. There are these little hourglass medals that allow you to reverse Dokkan a unit. They're pretty expensive. You get a couple free ones through the missions, but if you need to obtain more, they are 30 incredible gems in the Baba shop, which, as we all know, can be a pain in the butt to get that many, especially when there's Kais in there and other things you want to get. Now you're thinking, wait, what if I have an LR unit and I want to reverse Dokkan it, but it's super attack 20? Do I lose those extra levels? No, you don't. You actually will retain every stat and super attack increase of your reverse Dokkan unit. So there are these little emblems that are the re-Dokkan material, and when you reverse Dokkan a unit, you'll automatically get a free re-Dokkan material, so don't worry about running out of those. But when you re-Dokkan, it doesn't cost any medals or any Zenny, it just costs that re-Dokkan medal. Now this will fully max out your unit again to what it was. So say you had a level 120 Super Vegito, Super Attack 10, once you re-Dokkan it, it'll be level 120 Super Attack 10, but with all the buffs that you just gave it. Now, to max this system out, it's a pretty lengthy process. I have some totals for the amount of orbs you'll need to max it out, and it's a grind, I can tell you that much. Now, there is a free section and obviously the dupe section of the potential system, and each one has a total amount that you need to fully unlock everything. Now, the free system, which can give you in total 55% of the boost you would normally get from the dupe system to your character, it takes 2,030 small orbs, 1,045 medium orbs, and 70 large orbs of that specific type to max out the free side. But to fully max out a unit, it takes 4,370 small, 2,475 medium, and 227 large. That is a sizable difference, and it will take a lot longer to accumulate those orbs, being you only have a 3 times a day restriction most times on the events. Each character has its own amount it can be upped in the dupe system. Now, this varies based on when that card was released or what type of card it is. Now, thankfully, the DBZ space has all this information up, So shout out to them. And I'll just give you a quick overview of what kind of cards get what kind of tier rankings. Now, they have an S rank, A rank, and B rank of cards. S rank are your current god units, like Physical Broly, Super Vegito, the demigods, Goku Black, Kaioken Goku, that kind of stuff. The A ranks, oh no, my bad. The S ranks are the pre-Super Vegito god cards. So the Ultimate Gohans, the Gogetas, those kind of guys. Everything pre-Super Vegito gets the largest boost in its stats with an average boost of around 7,000 points. So you have 10,000 HP, you fully max out your guy, he's going to have 17,000 HP. So it's a very nice boost. So the A rank or the A tier cards are the current god units. They have an average increase of around 5,000 points, meaning you're going to be sitting at 15,000 health after fully maxing it. The B ranks are the farmable cards, or the cards you get from world tournaments, stuff like that. They get an average around 3,000 point increase, which is obviously a lot less, but they're very helpful. And also the special cards like rebirths. Rebirths get a set value of 5,000 points up in each value. So they have a flat boost for each one, no interchanging, because when you break it down, the physical units get a higher boost to their HP than the intelligence units get a flat, even boost. STR gets an attack boost as well as tech. And AGL gets a higher defense boost. So that's kind of how that breaks down. What we're going to talk about is the missions with comparison between JP and Global, because they made a pretty good difference in missions. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them because there's a ton of missions here, but I'll give you a quick breakdown of what free items you get for completing these missions. Now, on the JP side, you get roughly, let me check, you'll get close to, I think, 300 total free orbs just from unlocking it, but a lot of them you have to get just through grinding, which is kind of lame. Because in comparison, what Global's doing is you get a ton of free orbs basically just from starting. Like, the free orbs you get to start, you get 950 small orbs of each type. You get 470 medium of each type and 60 large of each type, which is a pretty good dent in that free dupe system. So Global's definitely handing out some better things to us, whereas JP kind of started off kind of slow. Now, I said earlier about the reverse dokkaning medals. In JP, they gave out one free one, and I believe 2 Elder Kais also for completing certain goals. But on Global, you're getting, I believe, 2 of those reverse Dokkan medals, and I believe still 2 Elder Kais, which I can't complain about the Elder Kais because those things are very much needed, and it would be a shame to hand out 20 of them at once, you know? But you also, through the global system, we're getting about, I believe it was 13 free Dragon Stones for just completing these quests, whereas JP didn't get any through their quests. Now, you guys are probably thinking, hey, what units do I want to use my stuff on? What units should I prioritize? And I say, my personal list, I have it broken down by hero units, villain units, just based off my box. Now, obviously, you're going to determine your own priority list based off your own boxes. But for me, any Super Attack 10 card that is a top tier unit, like a Super Vegito or Gogeta, those kind of guys, or in demigods. So demigods, god units, and some of those older god units are probably what you want to put the orbs into as first, whereas a lot of them you're not going to see sizable difference. On the other hand, I have some pretty sweet OCD, and I will probably make sure that I have at least one node filled out for each one, just because when you activate them in the dupe system, the stars showing their Z awakened, like it lights up and flickers, and if I see 4 of my units flickering stars and one of them not, it's going to drive me insane. So yeah, guys, that's a quick overview of what to expect through the dupe system on global. It should be coming out. It looks like Monday, the 27th, is a safe time to say when it comes out. But if not, it could be dropping on the 1st or 2nd of April when the ticket banner comes. That'd be a safe page or safe time to say it comes. So I want to say thank you guys for taking the time to watch my video. I hope this answered majority of the questions you have. If there are any more questions, feel free to comment down below and let me know. Also, if this helped you out and you have some friends that need the help, feel free to share it with them. I'd much appreciate it. So yeah, again, if you enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe. We're going to have more content like this coming out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again. Bye.